Well, hello, and welcome to 2026. Hope you guys had a fantastic December and some celebrations if you celebrate anything. Great to see you back in 2026. Happy New Year, and we are continuing our journey with Age of Darkness, as I mentioned in one of the posts that has been now deleted, that had a poll asking you guys what should we start out with in 2026, and you guys voted for the Rebellion with an overwhelming majority of over 50% of the votes were cast for the Rebellion, which actually surprised me. And it's primarily the reason why I love doing all these polls, is because usually the results are never actually what I think the results would be. So I guess that just confirms that it's a good idea to make these polls in the first place. Right? Okay. So as I mentioned in that post, I do plan on continuing this journey that we're on currently, which is surviving on Nightmare 8.8x. We're surviving on Nightmare difficulty with all the heroes and all the factions. Check out the playlist if you're a new viewer. And we are continuing the 8.8x journey, as long as you guys enjoy watching this, because that is really the main reason why I want to keep doing these videos, is because you guys enjoy watching, and that is perfectly enough for me. Of course, I also enjoy playing this, but you know, you guys are ultimately the most important factor here, and so we are going to continue this as long as you guys do enjoy it. Okay, so Rebellion, we have the rogues. We're going to send them on their way to gather some gold for us, and everyone else is essentially the other group, and the reason is because these guys aren't that tanky, especially Cyrus, who's also slow and not tanky. We have Aelis, who is just not tanky in the first place. Okay, we're gonna do some stuff. Now I gotta say, in the course of this channel and the previous channel, it was never the case what is the case right now, which is that I have to record a video in 15 degrees Celsius. It was kind of a shocker. I'm currently in the, let's call it office, my home office, and I arrived this morning, and apparently 15 degrees Celsius was like, hey man, the thermostat decided to go on vacation in the beginning of this year, so currently I'm freezing my ass off. I might even need to put on a jacket or something. We'll have to see. But yeah, this has never been the case before, so it's a fantastic experience. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. Okay, 16 wood from that position, nice. We're gonna let the rogues regenerate a little bit. We have a spotter archer over here. Okay, so it's been a while. I know it's been a while since I did anything Age of Darkness related. There's a good reason for it, and it's also been a while, except for the previous couple of Northhold episodes that I've done anything on this channel. Some of you guys know that I have a new job, or I got a new job last year, and you know, I started out like every other software engineering job. You start onboarding and it's chill and all that good stuff. Not really much happening, and not really much has happened until like the beginning of November, when it just went from like a 1 out of 100 in terms of intensity to, I don't know, 100 out of 100. It got crazy in a matter of hours, literally. Like it was actually a matter of hours. I was here planning on what I want to record that day. You know, I was making my coffee, everything was perfectly fine, and then an hour later I just randomly checked the company laptop for whatever reason, and I was thrown into a bunch of channels, chat channels, documentation shared with me, onboarding videos shared with me about the new project and all that shit. And I was like, dude, what do you want? Okay, because I was there sipping my coffee. I'm like, okay, well that came out of nowhere, and we were extremely busy for the entirety of November and the entirety of December. And that was ultimately the reason why not only have I not recorded anything, I actually haven't played anything, because it was just way too crazy. It was a very short project, and of course I'm not going to go into details, but it was a short project, important project, and also because it was short and important, the intensity was actually crazy, and that is basically why I was unable to play anything until like the end of December. So I came back January and recorded a few Northhold episodes, and that's okay. But I'm not sure. The real problem is I'm not sure how January is gonna go, because ultimately if this is gonna happen again, then the same thing will happen, which is that I will just randomly disappear, and it's very difficult to communicate. Ultimately that, hey, I didn't just disappear because I wanted to stop making stuff for you guys. It's just I disappeared because, you know, that is how things have happened, and that's ultimately not the best. But I'm not sure like what else I can do. Anyways, enough rambling. So that's ultimately the reason why I was completely gone for in the entirety, basically the entirety of November and December. Now hopefully things are going to get a little bit more chill. And I really want to squeeze in a lot of videos until it's chill, because then if it comes on chill, then once again it's going to be an interesting time. Okay. And as always, actually, like the biggest, just to understand, for you guys to understand, the biggest issue I have with these kind of breaks that I'm randomly taking, you know, 1 month, 2 months, and all that shit, is that I almost completely forget to do, or forget what I should be doing in these games, because it's really a lot better when we are on a flow. Like the best example I could give is when we started playing normal Nightmare difficulty back in last January. Yeah, last January was the 1.0 release of Age of Darkness. And that's when we started playing on normal Nightmare difficulty, so without any modifiers. And that was perfect because I had the time every single day to play and record. And so it was a lot smoother in the sense that I didn't always forget like what we should be doing or what I should be focusing on and all that shit. Right now, it's a lot more difficult to actually focus on that because, you know, you disappear for 2 months, and even if you have played like several hundred hours of a game, I think I have like 200 hours in Age of Darkness or something, I still forget like what to do. Like even when I came back to play some Northhold, you know, because that can be recorded in a matter of like 1 hour, so it's not that big of a problem, even if, you know, things get crazy again. I almost like completely forgot everything that we did before then. So that is why ultimately I don't like these breaks. And of course for you guys it's also bad because we're, you know, making this series. Currently it's Nightmare 8.8x or whatever, it doesn't really matter, but we're on a roll. And then I just disappear for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I think 3 months was like the craziest break I ever took. And I know that's bad. I don't like that as well. But you know, if I ever become like a full-time YouTuber, until that happens, I have to focus on what pays the bills, and currently that's my full-time job, so it is what it is, unfortunately.
For justice and prosperity.
But yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day that will change. Okay, let's burn all this money because fucking hell, we are maxed out at everything.
I shall lead.
Which is clearly not a good thing. Okay, we have some good land over here. I wanna, yeah, let's put down one more food hut.
What do you want?
And then we can maybe place the woodwork shop over there.
Knives out. Let's
Okay,
go.
these guys are fighting. I mean, we can probably pull in the rogues as well to this position. That lonely archer is literally not going to do anything. Maybe that stone deposit over there would be nice to grab.
You mean
Sure. Would be nice to see what's over here, although judging by the land, it's either going to be elite nightmare or just worse enemies in general. Yes, worse enemies in general.
Let's go.
We don't want to be messing around with those. Early game, I just want to clear stuff that,
I'm ready.
you know, that's easy to clear for us. Okay, we didn't aggro anything else. Nice.
The target.
We need population, which I also don't have. Horrible. Yeah, but I wanted to get these updates out, regardless.
Ready when you are.
I mean, if this goes horribly, I might just, you know, restart the game in this video and just go from there, because I really want to get shoot out those updates. And then we can maybe focus on the next round completely. But maybe we can still recover. I mean, we are way behind on the keep upgrade, that's for sure. It's probably the worst in general.
Say no more.
Because I don't really care about the wood workshop all that much. This will be nice to pick up, except we are going to have enough for... We're actually going to have enough for the keep upgrade. Okay, so I'll just reserve our resources. But yeah, this is perfect land over there. This we can't really clear.
Just in time.
Yeah, we can't really clear that. This down here.
Not as quick as I used to be.
That's not a problem. This... I mean, this could be anything. This is probably a wood line leading maybe into here or some other location. This, I mean, this could be closed up. This could be open. It could be either on point of interest over there, so probably open in general. can drop a few.
I'll show you how it's done.
I might even bring the barracks or the training hall
On the
up a
way.
little bit in priority.
With ease.
Because really, like, one of the main things for Death Knight number 1 is just to have a bunch of pikemen.
For true
Very good for knockback and also for, of course, the damage that they deal. That's kind of the most important, which also means that we will...
and
So if we bring the training hall up in priority, build it faster, and then build a bunch of pikemen faster, then ultimately what we'll end up having is not a good economy for the end of Death Knight 1.
Me.
And of course, during Death Knight 1, we're also missing out on a bunch of good stuff. Okay, we aggro those guys, but that's not actually a problem.
Got
Let's
upgrade
grab
complete.
some archers to spot this location, put down the wood workshop here in the middle of everything. This is a fantastic choke point, so I actually don't want to trigger anything with Cyrus.
Ready to leave.
Let's just take a peek over here, actually. Whether this leads back to that position or somewhere completely different.
Let's move.
Yeah, this is going to circle back over there. Okay, that's
For
at least
me.
good to know. Okay, these two
Everything.
archers can hold that position. So the problem with the starter units
Let
of
me at them.
the Rebellion is kind of the same problem as the starter units of
What
the Volatists, is that it's not the best, ultimately, in holding
now?
off
Family.
on these early waves, because you know the strongest thing is when the heroes can hold an entire lane by themselves, because then you have like 2 lanes covered immediately, and then you have the additional units which can cover everything else.
I'm ready for a fight.
I'm gonna send the rogue over there. So like here we have Cyrus, which is good if we have a few stuff coming our way, but if we're gonna have a ton of enemies, then Cyrus alone isn't gonna be enough. That's when we need to bring
As
in the
long as you
rogues.
pay.
This is at least good because there's like a very small chance that they will actually come this far away from their
Just in
group.
time.
I'm sure that's fine. Maybe even pop over there. Yeah, I just want to grab a training hall, regardless of how bad the positioning is gonna be. Yeah, even if we lose a little bit of food, but I want to, you know, get back into the action. That was a very stupid phrase to use, honestly, get back into the action. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that, you know, make up for the lost time that I had in the first couple of minutes. We could go with this. Yeah, we're gonna have time easily. Upgrade a few of these dwellings, and maybe even. The good news is that we have a ton of wood, and we also have a ton of food. So that means we can just spam out pikemen.
my queen.
Okay, so far so good.
Knives out. Let's
Okay.
go.
So we have a little bit of chill time, good. So another kind of topic that I wanted to discuss, and I usually use the Age of Darkness early game for these, instead of creating separate update videos, which is actually probably a horrible thing to do. So I might change that this year, you know, and just make updates in literal update videos, and if someone cares, then they can just watch that. But ultimately, what went really bad last year is essentially nothing went as planned. is what I could say. And one of the main things is I wanted to do a lot more of these first impressions / let's try out a game for a couple of runs, especially like these survival games, but you know, every other game counts, like tower defense. Haven't done any 4X, which I wanted to do. So yeah, ultimately nothing went according to plan, unfortunately, because of these random ass breaks that I had to take from time to time, and that is super disappointing in general, for obvious reasons.
I shall lead.
And you know, like the worst problem is that it's not really solvable ultimately. So it's not like I can do something about that. What I can do something about is checking out where the Death Knight is going to come from. Okay, so those are what. Yeah, so it's going to come from over here. Nice. One tower, and then wait for these stragglers.
Prepare to die.
Okay. So I don't think I will be able to change much of that
Upgrade complete.
this year, you know, like squeezing in more series that I want to. But ultimately, yeah, one of the main things that I was unable to do was these kind of first impressions and checking out a bunch of games. But I think it's also useful, you know, if I pick up like full price titles, then because I know that many cannot afford to pick up these games, and maybe
My cup's
that's where I
almost
could
empty.
provide a service essentially by just checking out those games and giving an honest like first impression on them, like what I think, how it plays, and all that good stuff.
Got something for me?
Okay, let's just prepare a little bit. Let's keep pumping out pikemen. So normally I would want to have pikemen a lot sooner than this. This is kind of late.
Together we rise.
Okay, rogues are going to defend these locations.
If you insist.
Okay, we need a little bit of wood for one more pikeman. I think we can afford a little bit of risk. That's gonna be a big risk. Maybe we need a few soldiers, but that's okay because we need food for more pikemen, unfortunately. I think actually this would have been a lot better position. Plus that wouldn't be filled up with a bunch of nightmares. So I think I'm gonna send a pikeman over there. Just so we're in the clear over there. Yeah, because that is hella risky. Might even just fall back from that position in general. Yeah, that's a wood line. I probably want a lumber camp over there, but there I do want to squeeze in a food hut.
I was born ready.
If I can, probably can. Okay, this is gonna go down. We have enough for Fury 1 and one more food hut. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's good enough. And then this is gonna be covered. Now, one thing I hope is that they're not going to take this path, but although aside from that, both of these are wood lines, and plus this is clearly not the shortest route. I think we're in the clear. Lots of gold coming in. We have a pikeman queued up, so I think we can probably afford an upgrade. But in the worst case scenario, we can afford an upgrade during the Death Knight.
Up for anything.
And I kind of think ahead, you know, what are we going to do next? And I think it's going to be farms. Yeah, this is in a horrible position. In an extremely horrible position. Okay, a little bit of wood. Perfect. More pikemen.
I shall lead.
Okay, let's see. Here would be nice to have one of these fire sconces. Not sure fire. I think farm is going to be good because if we can push this out just a little bit, then we have a ton of potential for food. And it's so cold in here. So just 17 degrees Celsius, man. Okay, well, it's heating up at least. But shit. Any good location? Yeah, I would say that's a good location. We lose out on a little bit of food, but at least we'll have a storage setup. I do like having an early storage.
Ready for action.
Because there's potentially a lot of resources saved, in a way. Like, for example, here, we're already maxed out and we're making 75 wood.
Ready for action.
Okay, that's good enough, and let's continue building some pikemen. Hopefully the game's not too loud, because... I mean, it could be a little bit too loud, no? Difficult to tell.
For me.
I know that Northwood was extremely loud. Although there were some insane, like, thunder sound effects coming over there. So, it's kind of understandable here. It's... Aside from the music, it's not that insane, I think. Oh yeah, so this is what I meant, that this can get bad real quick. Honestly, this is just a food hut, so if it's not really possible to save, then I'm not going to risk losing Aelis.
You dare question me?
So yeah, I think it's going to be from this position.
For justice and
A little bit of aggro up here. I think we can send in the second rogue. Because we can easily reinforce that position up top, and it looks like they're actually wanting to come from down here. Okay, next up is... Well, Trade Bazaar will be very nice, considering that I'm never able to get any iron in time. So that's a good option. Or a ballista, you know, for holding off these locations. Okay, now here the only thing we need to focus on, and that's why I put a second row of walls, is that these spitters won't actually focus on our units.
Just in time.
They will just focus on the outer wall layers, which are immediately going to get taken out. That's not the point of those walls. The point of those walls is to aggro the spitter. And these are of course going to fall, but at least this way we don't have to worry about wasting money essentially on braced walls in the early game. Yes, they are going to come through, but you know, we should be able to take out all these guys by the time the Elite Nightmare comes, and plus the archers are going to start focusing on the Elite Nightmare. If you don't want to cut it this close, then you can just make a third tower, and that will bring a lot more DPS. And what I usually do is just fall back, because I don't want to risk losing some of these guys. I'd rather the Elite Nightmare, you know, focus on the tower, because the tower is essentially not that important. Like that. A few hits off on these pikemen, probably gonna lose one pikeman, no, we didn't lose a single pikeman. Okay, some assholes spawned in here. Ultimately, we are good.
My queen will
Okay, now this is... Yeah, this over here is actually super annoying. Could actually go with a very rare trade bazaar. I don't think we have spotted any iron so far. I mean, admittedly, I didn't really push out all that much. Okay, now Cyrus, brother, you are just extremely slow, so I think
gladly.
we're not going to push with him. Well, we have a ton of potential, maybe not down here. I do want to at least get this location cleared to an extent where we only have one alleyway.
Undoubtedly.
Looks like this actually splits into two.
What now?
Okay, we need to be extremely careful with Aelis, although it would be really nice if Cyrus can get some XP, so I'm actually going to go in with him as well. By the time he gets over there, it's already over. Momentum 2, fantastic.
As
Played
I
perfectly
command.
well. Yeah, the real problem with Cyrus is if he aggroes on the wrong group of enemies, and then he gets swarmed. It's probably the worst. We have a wraith over there. Let's keep an eye on that.
I
Nice.
shall lead.
Fire sconce is going to be next.
You mean your
Okay, a little bit of iron from this point of interest, but ultimately
research complete.
not a good amount. Prefer not to lose any ropes. Oh yeah, what is it? Units slowly lose their progress towards emboldening.
Ready to lead.
Okay. Still not as bad as units losing health while being emboldened, or while being horrified. Losing health while being emboldened, that would be ridiculous. Okay, I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to do. Yes, there is a gold mine over there, but there's also a bunch of enemies that I don't want to be fighting this time around. Just yet. Maybe we can squeeze in a farm over there, and this is a perfect place for some ballistas. Yes, that is open, but that can be easily held with a few soldiers.
Yeah.
I want to put that down over there. Yes. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, I think
send
we're
me
fine.
to
Let's
battle.
unhorrify our dudes. Let's rebuild that tower. And then we can build this up easily. I want to see what's over here. That big area.
What do we
Maybe
kill
we can
first?
conquer it. Yeah, but we can easily build this up, no problem. We don't have any workers. 2 workers in here and here, because that's the priority, and then we can
Research complete.
spam out a bunch of towers. Oh yeah, this
this is
area
gonna be
got
fun.
repopulated by your friends.
For me.
Okay, but it looks like a single pikeman with momentum 2 can easily hold that.
I was born ready.
Just help him out. This is a perfect position for a ballista.
I'm ready.
Okay, of course, let's rebuild this.
You
We're going to
mean
need that. We don't have any population, but that's solvable, kind of.
I'll
We
show
could
you.
even go with Fear 2 very soon. No, immediately.
Clear a path.
Okay, Fire Sconce upgrade is done. Oh, that's a 23 coming from that position. That is fantastic. I don't want to commit to this position. I just want to clear it out.
Track into
And we've
target.
done that, so get the hell out of there. I don't want to risk being in
Just
that
in
influence
time.
zone. You guys can come over here. A couple of you guys can go
I'm
over there.
already there.
Let's populate this. And then, like I said, the next area I'm gonna check out is down here. Looks like they aggroed on us.
I
Very
shall
good.
lead.
Okay, I hope I'm not going to
As
forget
I
to fill up this
command.
zone. Oops, my bad. Maybe a few houses over there. Let's repopulate this, and I think a fishing port over there is going to be huge.
Our defenses are under
Let
attack.
me at 'em.
Our defenses are under attack. Yes, indeed it is. The Aelis can go over there. Oh, there's actually a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I wanted to take over this location.
You dare question me?
Over here, we are getting attacked a little bit, but I think we are ultimately fine. Maybe a few guys from this other group.
My cup's almost empty.
Yeah, I want to get to a point where we start, first of all, spending our money because once again we're maxed out, but also that we are holding these locations with static defenses and not our dudes. That's good, even if we lose out on food.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
We can make a few rogues, sure. Because rogues actually don't cost, yeah, they don't cost food.
What do we kill first?
Yeah, I mean a ballista tower here in the middle. I like that. Maybe even a
You asked.
row of wall over there. Can easily hold this.
Eager
And then
and
don't have to worry
willing.
about our guys being in this big of a trouble.
What is it?
And we can just lock this down as such.
Right away.
Yeah, and that can actually cover the wall itself. Perfect. Yeah, so this location is going to be our next target for sure. Let's build rogues until we can start building some pikemen
I
again.
was born ready.
Up for anything.
I mean, up here is also a good position. It's very close to our base, so probably small units.
You asked, hero.
Okay, ballista tower is in
Send me
action.
to battle.
Maybe a second ballista tower even. If we want to make this stronger position.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna leave a few guys over here just until the second ballista tower goes up. But I think we can move away with all our pikemen.
I make the
perfect.
call.
Just one of these guys are horrified. Let's unhorrify him. And this is immediately going to be a farm.
I shall lead.
And let's not forget about the position up top. So I'm gonna send the pikeman over there just for vision.
Where's the fight?
And let's see what's over here. Actually, you are horrified as well. And we have a rogue that's horrified.
As I.
So this is what I meant, is Cyrus can easily aggro shit by himself.
Gladly. We are the reckoning.
So let's see, any gold? Or not gold, iron.
What's the holdup?
Oh, we have bursters. No iron, but bursters. That's probably a not good trade. It's a very bad trade, actually.
What do we kill first?
But what is this location that we already have bursters?
Delighted to.
Oh, and we have level 2 spitters. Okay, well, and we have a ton of bursters, actually.
You mean your grace?
Okay, Mr. Burster. Well, this is gonna be
It's all
fun.
mine anyway.
Clearly the wave came from over there. But I do not want to focus. So we can, I mean, it's hard to tell, like, which path they took.
You dare
But
question
one thing is for
me.
sure, we're not going to have a defensive line up there anymore.
For me.
I mean, if we wanted to make sure, then we can probably just put towers here, yeah, because that will cover the entire position. And we have a natural defense, which is actually fantastic, when you think about it. And this is closed up. Yep. Let's see usually what happens to me.
My queen will reign.
For this, we need population. Ooh, population over
Together we
yeah.
rise.
I'm not sure. Okay, well, that could use a little bit of love
Let's go.
in terms of ballista towers, but ultimately I think we need to start moving in that other position.
Eager and willing.
Okay, and this is not really the best. I thought that would be open,
Well,
but I
this
think
is
we
gonna
can.
be fun.
Yeah, we need some population because I want to make sure that we grab the most optimal location.
Yes?
Okay, so if I put archers in those towers, then all of these assholes are going to come for us. So we shall wait
I was born ready.
until we have more archers. Maybe even put down a ballista tower. Okay, so
Hey,
let's see.
don't touch the spear.
Now on paper this should be easy to clear.
Hey,
Let's see
send
what's
me to battle.
okay, 48. 48 maybe
I'm already
this other
there.
side, I'm not sure, but you know what, let's go with the 48. I mean, maybe even the range is good enough so that we can put down a fishing port on the other side as well. Hard to tell. One thing is for sure, that we're gonna have waves coming from over here, so we can just put down 2 ballista towers. Maybe we can even prepare for even more.
Something for me.
Although this is way overkill, guys. It's clearly this is too much. Okay, night is approaching, but at least what we have done is these locations are now more secure. Okay, so one more falling back. We can put down a fire sconce actually, and maybe a fire sconce over here, just to make sure that things don't spawn on top of us.
Moving out.
Yeah, this is a little bit of overkill, for sure. Okay, and then maybe we can squeeze in storehouse. Okay, now this is going to start aggroing a bunch of stuff. So this is when I want to start moving in with our archers.
What do we kill first?
Okay, ultimately good. Nice. Let's hotkey this guy. I hope we can squeeze in, but we still don't have enough population. But we are about to focus on the burster, please.
Eager and willing.
Before it gets close. Yes, okay, that was extremely close. Yep, storage going over there. House is going over here, but I still want to be able to traverse that location. I'm sure, I mean, we're not going to do all that much with those soldiers, so just leave them
Hey,
over there.
don't touch the spear.
Okay, not bad. It's a bit larger position that I would love to have, but I mean, you can easily hold this with a bunch of archers. I'm just going to make
This
archers
is gonna be fun.
and push it out this much.
Precisely.
I think that was a burster,
What do you want?
because suddenly a lot of things disappeared. That usually means it's a burster. Probably should have done a layer of walls so that the burster would aggro on that.
What's the holdup?
A lot of poor buildings.
Aye.
Sure.
Eager and willing.
Although, as you guys know, at this point I hate doing this because we don't know what's going to come out
I'm
of
ready
the
for a
death fog.
fight.
Oh, we have Wraith. Well, that's actually bad. And that also means that we need a tower here
Get on with it.
with some archers. Because we cannot take that out easily with some ballista towers and soldiers.
Rotten fool.
That is for sure. Going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's
What
rebuild all
now?
this.
Ready.
Okay. Good news is we still have 2 days, 2 in-game days.
Got
Get the
something for me.
anti-burster wall going down.
I shall
Good
lead.
thing is we're doing pretty good on stone. So we can easily afford a bunch of
Ready
archers.
when you are.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably overkill,
With haste.
as I said. But that's okay. Still no iron, but I mean, who is surprised at this point? I sure as hell am not. Okay, as long as we don't have any bursters over there, we're going to be perfectly fine.
What do we kill first?
Yeah, a completely random bit of information. Oh, there's some
born
iron.
ready.
Thank you very much, Cyrus, for revealing that. The problem is we probably aggroed
With
half
me.
of the guys over there. So yeah, apparently my sound problem, which is still happening. I talked about this in an now deleted video. I have some serious sound popping issues, but the good news is that doesn't come across in recording. So at least you guys won't be able to hear it. And so it won't be annoying for you guys. And that's really all that matters. Because the thing that I was very worried about is that it also happens in recording, And that was very, very difficult to tell, right? Because it's popping for me, so it's difficult to tell whether it's going to be popping for you guys, because it's always popping for me. But apparently it's not. I listened to it on a different system, and it's perfectly fine on recording, so it's only annoying for me. Essentially what's happening is that there's like these very small crackling, popping noises happening for me constantly. And you guys can understand how annoying that would be for you to listen to all the time. Good news is that's not the case. So currently the only iron is that position up there, which I don't see a way we can get to easily. This is a perfect location for a ballista tower, maybe 2 ballista towers.
As I command.
Adventure
There's a
awaits.
couple of level 2s over here, so probably we don't want to be here, and it's also opening up.
We are the reckoning.
I do want to keep fighting this position until we can get some defenses going.
This better be important.
Okay, Aelis and the crew
Hey,
doing pretty good.
don't touch the spear.
Ultimately, with the rebellion, I don't really want to split up our heroes. 'Cause like I said, they're not that tanky. I don't mind doing it with like the order.
Hey,
Both of them can take
send me
a
to
bunch of hits and not have any issues. Oh my god, are you serious that that is actually open? Lord. Okay, let's slide this up. Unless they, well, they do have a spearman. Okay. Maybe build some houses over here.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Okay, and this location is going to be perfectly fine.
Gladly.
On Horrifier, guys. Maybe we can push that a little bit, but other than that, I mean, it's really just this position that we could be pushing. Or maybe down here next to the point of interest, or maybe up here, because these are level 1s. Okay. But it's still a potentially good position.
I'm ready.
Let's grab 2 archers over here.
You mean your grace?
Okay, let's grab this, and then definitely Trade Bazaar is going to be our good way of getting iron, which we have seen, as we have seen, is actually horrible in terms of economy for Trade Bazaars. Well, I mean to only rely on Trade Bazaars.
Together we rise.
Get a spitter. Let's go in assassination mode with the rogues
Good choice.
and lose all of our rogues. Not a good idea. But they got surrounded like crazy. Okay. Yeah, seriously, not a good idea. I think we can afford a second training hall at this point. Like this production is not that fast.
Eager and willing.
Mm-hmm.
Not as quick as I used to be.
A master in the making. What do we kill first?
Okay, that's getting attacked. That's fine.
You dare
be expected.
question me?
Okay, at this point, we really gotta start focusing on building up for the next Death Knight.
A master in the making.
I think a small tower over here will also come in handy. Okay, now that guy has the position of his life.
What do you want?
Yep. I mean, with the amount of shit that I'm putting in this position,
A master in the making.
might not even need pikemen.
Hey, send me to battle.
Oh, and we have a Wraith. That is super unlucky
I was born
for the same reason as down here. Because they do a ton of damage and we can't really do much damage against them. So I'm grabbing a few archers down
Yes.
there. That's a good idea. It's actually amazing how well this game can like send units in certain locations where
Our buildings are under attack.
which perfectly counter, you know, your shit. Like for example over here, like that guy
Ready to
is
leave.
perfectly set up there to snipe the fire sconce. Here, the only thing that we didn't prepare for so far is a Wraith.
For truth
That
and
is
duty.
fantastic. Yeah, that's definitely.
Slow.
What's interesting is they don't really get aggroed on Cyrus. Like, you know, they're not going to start running our way. I wonder why.
My cup's almost empty.
Surely this cannot be like completely separated from our position.
Archer ready.
Because that would mean that this is impossible to get to. Impossible to get to. Okay, let's rebuild this. So, next crystal. Next crystal is over there and it's going to come from... shit. Come from the exact same position. So now we know that actually both of them are going to come from the position to the right. But this also means that we need a shit ton of towers. And that this is no longer... Oh, I didn't research the better walls. That's interesting.
Let me at them.
Okay, well then, with a few exceptions,
Don't
let's bring
touch the
everyone.
spear.
Let's bring everyone down there, even Cyrus.
Right away.
Yeah, not researching the better walls is horrible.
What's the hold up?
Because for Desmond number 2, we definitely need those.
Ow. Ready when you are.
Okay, I mean we have time, but I'm not sure if we will have time to upgrade them. Eco-wise, we're doing good,
In the making.
so that's not really an issue, I think. Speaking of eco, we can still continue building up just a little bit. How much are these? 100 gold a pop. Okay, I think it's going to be fine once you get the research going.
My queen will reign.
Oh, and that's going to be a nice... So I like these nice rows of pikemen because of their knockback. That's really their main purpose. I don't want to lock them out, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, and upgrade. Upgrade all of those, perfect, and now we can just line them up. I don't think they're going to be aggroing onto this position, but just in case. Create a second
I'm ready.
row over there. Okay, we're still targeting the strongest.
Clear apart.
Cyrus is about to have his sniper ability, which is super helpful against the Crusher. Our first Crusher. But this amount of pikeman density is perfect for knockback. So I think we're covered with that location. Here we don't really have any more of those spearmen, annoying spearmen. Fantastic. Let's definitely grab Triage 10, Refined Workshop, Brace Towers, and then we're done with those. And start putting down our Trade Bazaars. For example, over there. And then the next one very soon. Because we don't really have options in terms of iron.
For justice. Together.
Okay, I actually put on a jacket. This is ridiculous, but man, I'm freezing. God damn it. Okay. Well, not okay, but it is what it is. So, more trade bazaars, yep. Okay, so at this point, I think we're clear, and if not, then, you know, desert loss. Which also means that I'm going to start preparing for what's to come after the Death Knight. And I think there's going to be pushing from multiple locations. I'm going to start pushing. We're going to need some food, that's for sure. How much is this going to be? Let's check it out.
The land trembles.
So yeah, we can expand this easily, by the way, since we're here. In the future, this can be upgraded into better walls. Towers can be upgraded into better towers, and this is where we're going to start putting a bunch of hunters in the future. So yeah, we actually do have a little bit of space over here to use. What about this one? 25, well that's not really the best, is it? 28 is also 28, I mean shit, we can go with that. Okay, yeah, and pushing this position, yeah, there's a ton of potential in these locations. I think I might just actually start spamming out a bunch of rows. Because we have the gold, and we have the stone. Player units killed by nightmares have a 30% chance to be reanimated by the darkness. I hope both of them. Oh yeah, I see. So this is actually kind of closed up. Okay. That's why the other wave is also... Yeah, okay, so this could potentially be completely closed up. And here there's a junction, or what's it called? You know, split. Okay,
Research complete.
pretty good. And yeah, that is going to be the next one, but like I said, unfortunately we have to stick with trade bazaars. I mean, I know we had a run like this, and it didn't end up well.
You asked for a hero.
For obvious reasons, because this is an expensive way to get iron. Okay, let's see. So like I said, the density...
Are under attack.
Kurwa hati. I mean, you are bad. Yes.
Got something for me?
Maybe we can snipe it with some archers. So yeah, this density is perfect because of the knockback. As you can see, they are barely even touching the walls. And that is exactly what we want to do for the Crusher.
What do you want?
No way we cannot reach that shit.
Aye.
But there's actually no way that these guys cannot reach it from over there. Yep.
Very well.
Okay. Let's get more archers over there. Yeah, so the first elite nightmare is coming, but it's also getting knocked back. Knocked back, so perfect. I think we need to save the snipe for the Crusher. Because that's more important.
Research complete.
Archer ready.
Yeah, so this wall piece is the one that's least well defended. But we're still getting a good amount of knockback in that position as well. Oh yeah, it's because of the spirit not actually getting attacked. Yeah, maybe we could have saved the walls. Okay, so first Crusher is about to come. Yeah, these towers are not really in a good position because, like I said, I didn't know which location they would come from.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, and there we have the Crusher, unfortunately. But it's also getting knocked back, as you can see. And so is the elite, so the Crusher isn't going to throw down so much damage. Okay, this is actually starting to look very bad. Okay, Crusher's down at least. Yeah, not the best. What we held. Probably a few towers over there, because these ones aren't really doing all that much. Ultimately.
I was born ready.
Okay, look at that little bit of iron. It looks like one of the enemies is stuck somewhere over here. Maybe it's that guy. 2 nightmares, okay, whatever. You can actually move out from this position. This is now going to be covered. Move over here and start pushing this position, and then maybe start pushing that position up top. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, this needs a little bit of refinement, probably towers in this position, so they will actually shoot what they need to shoot.
What do you want?
Nice. This I still don't really want to push.
Just in time.
It definitely seems like the kind of location that would get a bunch of bad enemies. Okay, nice. So, iron-wise, we still don't have enough, although we only need to exchange a very small amount. Yeah, we could use a lot more storage, actually.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so ultimately, resource-wise, we're doing pretty good. My using of the resources aren't as good. Okay, let's snipe the Crusher or the Spitter. I think we just auto-attack this position at this point. Okay. Then we can set up some farms over here. Still doing very good. Sure. And sure. Okay, Spearman versus Cyrus. Not a chance.
Attack!
Oh, this actually... Yes, it does. And there's our iron. Of course, right next to our base where we didn't discover. Yep. Or we didn't explore. Perfect. Beautiful. Not surprised. I mean, at this point, not really surprised by anything. And, of course, I'm also not surprised that we cannot build on top of it because of the elite nightmare. So that is even better. But at least we know that these two locations are actually connected, which is nice. Which means we can also reinforce from that position. Let's get some more houses.
Let's go.
And we can build that up until that position. The only problem is that's very
Who do we kill
exposed.
first?
And we can even circle back to Aelis.
You mean your grace?
Let me at them.
Okay, now that is actually a nice position to hold.
I'm ready for a fight.
Okay, can we snipe that shit with Cyrus? I mean, officially we
I
should be
was
able.
born ready.
Maybe it won't be enough. Yes.
Well, if you insist.
Can do some assassination with the rogues, hopefully. Yes. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, pop one of these.
For justice and prosperity.
Lots of stuff happening up here. So we're
For
just going to go
truth
with
and
this.
beauty. Not as quick as I used
Leave
to
a few
be.
guys over there and then run back. Food hut. Now we can definitely
My
grab
queen.
that. Now if this is like a crawler or
Adventure awaits.
axeman or something like that, then we can actually take it out.
What is it?
If it's something a lot worse, then we are in for a bad couple of
Together
rounds.
we rise.
Because even if it's something that doesn't really deal all that much damage, then we can just go in with our army of rogues and try to assassinate it. Double start shooting at those guys.
As long as you pay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see what this is. Very soon.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay, let's grab 2 archers for that tower. So down here everything is fine. Here that's a little bit exposed. Oh yeah, this is the completely unnecessary music that's about to kick in.
For justice and prosperity.
Should be fun.
Okay, it's an axeman. Okay, let's run in with our rogues, do some assassination, and well, if that's an assassination, then turn needs to be redefined because that didn't do all that much. I mean, it's good enough. Okay, it's good enough. Let's not be negative about it. It's perfect. And look at that, we have our first iron deposit, which will give us like 2 iron pops or something. Honestly, this random music kicking in is just like so annoying.
Together
Because there's nothing actually happening right now. It always happens after that night too.
Got it.
It's also an interesting one. Honestly, if we were to just put down the tower, then these archers could just easily snipe everything that's over there. Okay, focus on the strongest.
on the way.
I want to push this out just a little bit to see what kind of potential we have.
My queen will reign.
Let's take off a little bit of population from there. Actually, we don't need to do that anymore. We just gained a ton of population. Okay, so this is gonna be 5 iron, guys. Wow. Amazing. It's also going to be amazing if they start attacking from down there. Okay. Refined workshop. Oh, imagine if the refined workshop could attack by the spearman. The thing is that doesn't have the bigger range. Okay. We have everything research in the normal workshop. Perfect. You can on-hotkey that. A little bit more houses. Let's stay on top of our gold situation. This is once again one of those runs which is going to be extremely disappointing when we lose, because I'm pretty sure we will lose. It's only a question of when, and the reason is because look at that. I don't think I've had that much gold income in a very long time, and then I'm going to throw it somehow.
I'm going.
Okay, so like I said, I just want to see what kind of potential we have in this
The
location.
reckoning.
this amount of pikemen is enough. More rogues maybe.
What's the hold up?
Okay, that's not really the best.
What do we kill first?
I mean, we have Cyrus's ultimate. Yeah, these poor rogues are getting absolutely shit on.
Good choice.
So let's counter shit on the enemy. Fantastic position for fire spawns. Some natural defenses, and this is actually also a fantastic position to hold with some ballista towers. So I think we're going to quit in this position. It's also very much expendable for an actual defense. So that is fantastic. Let's move everyone up top.
Just in time.
And it's also extremely close to our main base. Well, not extremely close, but close enough.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay, let's push that. A couple of rogues over
Knives
here
out.
until the ballista tower goes
Let's
up.
go.
Oh, look at that. Fucking burst. Okay.
Just in time.
Ooh, now this could very well be a very good position. 14. The hero has died.
For justice and prosperity.
Okay, I don't want to waste the snipe just yet. Yeah, these poor rogues are actually getting destroyed. They're doing a whole bunch of work. They're also making us a whole bunch of gold, that's for sure. Oh wow. Oh, that's actually going to open up. Okay.
Got it.
It's going to open up in a way that I don't like it. So we're also going to just simply go ahead and secure this. So we have 3 more days left, which is actually good. Oh shit. I wonder what I agreed. So we have 3 more days left, in-game days. And that means we have a ton of potential, except for iron, to build a bunch of hunters. Can we secure this point of interest? And we also have a point of interest up top. Yeah, but this is just way too much shit. Okay, no worries.
This better be important.
Actually, we can even put down, I don't know, a training call. And let's go for more gold. Let's especially go for more gold, considering that we are going to be doing a lot of trading. Because of our iron situation. And now, actually, this is probably the only sensible thing to start pushing. Do we have any archers in this mix? I don't think we do. Okay. No archers then. I mean, we can make a few archers
Research
from top
complete.
once we have enough. Once we have enough population. Okay, maxed out. I mean, this might actually not be that horrible position than I thought it would be.
Eager
Night
and
approaches.
willing.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to split this section of this army
I'm already there.
down there. Because we can
Master
take
in the
Cyrus, these guys, Aelis, and these. And maybe even pop down the
Hey,
triage tent,
send
repair
me
the
to
armor,
battle.
and start clearing from over to here. Okay, best walls, absolutely. Although we're not going to have the iron to do anything with that. We can buy a bunch of iron for a bunch of gold.
Up for anything.
That's a possibility. Now, this is a huge army.
Well, this is going to be fun.
A couple of anti-burster walls. Okay, and you know what? Let's start building hunters. I think we need to compromise on our... Oh, we don't have to compromise anything. 49. Nice. Maybe this? Because if it can reach this waterfront, then
Eager and
potentially be
willing.
good. Yeah, we definitely need some archers over here. Actually, these hunters should go up there. And this training hall can build a few archers. Okay,
Where's the fight?
nice. So this group is going to clear this position. And then the hero group is going to clear up top. I don't want to split the heroes because I am not confident enough currently that I can keep them alive. And I'd rather lose to Death Knights than losing heroes. Yeah, so it's mostly population and irons. And that's more than enough.
What do we kill first?
Oh yeah, it blocked it off. Okay, so it's going to be a long path. No problem, we have plenty of time.
Ready.
Are these level 3s? Yes, they are. What the hell?
Hunter.
Okay, I did not expect to have level 3s already. This close. Okay, I know you burster want to come close. It's obvious. Can you please stop pretending that you don't want to come close to our base? Okay, that was a hero pikeman if I've ever seen one.
What now?
Good. Yeah, only 5 iron coming in. Even if we were to upgrade that, you know, using the refined quarry is just... It's really not going to be enough to do anything meaningful.
Yes?
Let's build a bunch of pikemen. Actually, I don't know. I don't think we need to build a bunch of pikemen up there anymore. I mean, that should be enough to push what we're pushing. Especially with all these hunters.
Like the wind.
Okay, you guys can just start pushing that easily. I mean, I think I've overreacted this. These are level 1s and we have a literal army.
Master in the making.
And before one of the heroes die.
With haste.
Okay. I think this is also... Ooh, shit. Mm-hmm.
My queen will reign.
Says, yeah, so these are level 1s, right? So... Oh, do I want to block that off? I don't think I want to. Okay, just level 1's perfect. We could use a little bit of love up here. Oh, there's a spitter.
Hey, send me to battle.
Holy shit, this group is going to do a lot of work.
I'm ready for a fight.
You know, we're going to be fighting this position for the next 2 in-game days, and this other group is just going to run to the edge of the map in that time. Okay, probably not.
You dare question me
Okay,
on
Aelis
my
is...
terms.
Yeah, I actually take that back. We do need a few more pikemen up here.
What's the holdup? Eager
Holy
and
shit.
willing.
Okay, we lost a lot of people there.
Gladly.
I think we're doing fine.
What do we kill first?
I really don't care about this other group. Because, you know, these don't have any heroes. I do care about Aelis.
Oh, there? That's mine.
Holy shit.
I'll show you.
Beautiful. Once again, max down on everything possible.
Master in the making.
Maybe you can squeeze in. Yeah, 33. Okay, I'll take that.
Research complete.
Ultimately, these open
Try to
locations
keep
that I
up.
don't really like. I mean, these are just not good. Okay, 14 from over there.
For justice and prosperity.
Yeah, I didn't think wood would be the biggest
Ready
issue,
when you are.
but it clearly is.
What is it? I'm on it. Yeah.
Okay.
For me. Every
You can keep an eye out on this group.
What now?
A rogue and an archer. Okay, I guess
Delighted.
we want that, get some vision on that position. The archers level 1s, except for those who are level 2 already. Okay. Yeah, we need wood. We need a ton of wood.
Right.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so this is exactly the kind of situation that I don't like to be in. Because we don't have vision, and they can come from so many locations.
Got something for me.
At least we got some food out of that one.
Scouting
Man, our
ahead.
gold income is very nice this time around. Surprisingly good. Can we? No, because that is going to completely lock that entire location up. That's actually super unlucky. Because we just cannot get that in range. Okay, well, it is what it is. I just want more storage. From Siege Factory, I
shall
mean,
lead.
I don't think we really need Siege just yet. But I mean, if we can grab it, then sure.
Aye.
Repair the armor of this group. It's going to be amazing.
As
This,
I
what's happening up
command.
here is not really amazing.
You need a hunter.
I need wood, honestly.
Hey, send me to battle.
But 1,300 gold income, it's, like I said, it's been a very long time since we had that much. This early in the game.
Just in time.
Okay, and we still have one more day. Aside from this one. People messaging me.
At your service.
Okay, nice. Good for you. Okay, let's grab the fish. I mean, not bad. Ultimately, we're not doing too bad. Oh my god, how many bursters is that? Ultimately, we're not doing too bad. It's just,
Research
man, this
complete.
amount of gold that we have is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, like, it's been so long since we had this much gold. I mean, okay, then let's grab and find farms, treasury. Let's burn that gold somehow in
I'm
a
ready.
meaningful way. Well, the problem is upgrading the quarry also requires some iron. Now we're completely maxed out on iron in the trade bazaar, so the excess will be sold at an increased rate. So we can potentially buy a ton of iron if we really need to, and I mean, of course we'll need to, because I don't think that's an iron deposit, and that is not a quarry. Yeah, I cannot tell.
You
Okay.
mean your grace?
Okay, now we can push that.
Well, if you insist.
I don't want to push this because that's easy to hold. I want to push this, which is not that easy to hold. Okay. Is it actually iron? Holy shit, yeah, that's like a nice line of iron. Okay. Let's do a little bit of aggroing, which the way you do that is you just snipe in the middle of nowhere. And then everything that's there and next to there will actually come for you.
Research complete.
In this case, it wasn't all that much. So, is this actually closed up? Nope. It is not.
What?
Okay, let's quickly take out the spitter.
Sense
Since get that, let's immediately put this down. It's only 8.
Blood for the cause.
Okay, these are level 1s, right? Because we're slowly circling back to next to our base. Oh shit.
On my
Oh
terms.
shit.
What do you need?
No, this is actually closed up. It is closed up. 1 HP rogue. Oh, this is actually... Okay, perfect. Then we can squeeze in. Or squeeze it in over there. I think this one down here will be a lot more. Yep. Well, not a lot more, but more. 42.
You
Okay.
dare question me?
Okay, well, this is nice. Guess what? This is going to give us even more gold. We can
Research
actually put down a
complete.
storage, which is nice. And even a trade bazaar on the other side.
I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
This, and yes, a lot more population. Maybe
Point
just
me
leave
to my
a
prey.
horrified pikeman over there to spot that position.
Clear a path.
What's this? It's closed up, so it's nothing. Okay, pretty good. We need some
My
population
cup's
ASAP.
almost empty.
Or asaply, as they say.
Adventure awaits.
They're horrified like crazy. You know, I kind of remember Aelis having armor, but I guess that's not the case. It's clearly not the case. Okay, at least she leveled up. What's this? Eradicate.
Hey,
That's way too long for me to read through here, so we're not going to do that. I just say it's a damn good ability.
I was
It probably
born
is.
ready.
Keep one eye on the top left-hand side of the screen.
What? More
How
training?
Aelis is going to die.
Well, this is
And
gonna
I'm
be
really
fun.
pushing it.
Tracking the target.
Of course, we're going to keep up on our unit production as well.
Ah, the reckoning.
Because now we have one in-game day left. Now this location up here is actually potentially the next, or at least one crystal location. If you look at the map, we had a crystal from exactly down south, exactly east. So there is a great potential that this is going to be the next one.
Precisely.
No, I'm just going to chill over here because ultimately we have a ton of pikemen. We don't have good angles, but we have a bunch of good shit. Okay, and oh yeah, we don't have iron. Check that out. How did we lose iron from the trade bazaar? Oh no, we just increased the maximum stock by putting down this trade bazaar. Okay, so I was about to say, pretty sure I didn't buy any. Okay, let's put down. No, that covers everything. Good. Yeah, we need a ton of that. We need to upgrade.
Where's
shit.
the fight?
Oh, I completely forgot about this loot, by the way.
On my way.
Can this be a Death Knight path? Well, technically, this isn't. Yes, that can be.
I'm ready for a fight.
So that's a potential. This is a potential. We don't know where this is going, so technically, that is also a potential. This. I mean, it really depends on whether that is a tree line or not, because that is clearly a tree line, but that one might not be. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of options, but I think ultimately, unit-wise, we are doing good.
I'm already
Except we're not doing good in terms of towers in this position.
Get on with it.
But we can start preparing actually, and it's gonna be mostly
Right
these
away.
guys, these pikemen who are going to be over here. Because I know for a fact that this has to be reinforced for at least 2
Upgrade.
death
eager
knights.
and willing.
Could be that we need more. We need to reinforce this for more. Okay, and then
Together we
outside of
rise.
that, this is all the units that we have. Oh, how nice. We're getting horrified from that position. Okay, well, I mean, this could potentially spawn enemies during the Death Knight, so I'm going to light that up, even though if it's a tremendous amount of wasted resources. Let's grab a few hunters down here, because it would be nice to clear that out a lot easier.
When you're ready.
Okay, so this is the amount of pikemen. Good news is we have a ton of hunters.
As long as you pay.
And then here we have this group who are just, well, not going to do all that much.
Just in time.
I just hope it's not going to be from over here. No, I don't think so. I mean, we could have a crystal somewhere over here,
Hunter at your service.
southwest or something. But I think it's going to be from up top somewhere.
As I command.
Okay, we have actual hunters.
Yes?
Okay, yeah, pikemen we don't need. If we are building pikemen, then let's send them to the middle. Like that. Okay, and yeah, it's
Hunter
mostly...
at your service.
Holy shit, I may have overdone that. Okay. Let's see. Crystal is from here. It's going to take this path. Piece of shit. Okay, we need this location. We need to push this out a little bit for the
Master
walls.
in the making.
Okay, well then all of you can come down here.
Got something for me?
Hunters, yes. I don't want to spend an enormous amount of time on this position,
What do you want?
right? Because I think we can hold this. Shit, we can even get... No, I'm not gonna
ready.
waste iron. We do need Hunters and one more pack
A
of
master in the making.
whatevers. Okay, we can meet up here.
With haste.
Well, this will be nice to have on Better Was, and look at that, we don't have any gold. You know, I just bought about 100 iron and completely nulled out our gold. Not the best. So we need to make this smart. Did I crash? No, no, it's just the zooming.
Hunter at your
Stop zooming.
service.
Okay, well, this is going to be a wall. What the hell is happening? Okay.
Hunter at your service.
Now, this position I definitely don't want to worry about. Oh, those are the stragglers. Okay, nice. Okay, so best walls. One more best wall over there. And really not a good position ultimately. Because of the lack of potential for towers. But we can make this work.
Hey, don't
Once
touch
again, a
the
bunch of
spear.
knockback from a very dense pikeman line of
In
pikemen.
pursuit.
This is completely undefended. Let's grab the fish. A little bit of extra gold. You guys are
was
just
born
chilling over there
ready.
because why the hell not? Nothing is happening.
Should be fun.
We're just about to be shit on. Now, identifying the personal record of the rebellion currently is difficult because I've done like a, I don't know what to call it, like a really off-meta thing. I tried to do an only archer run. And so that's where we're at currently, but I honestly don't even remember how far we got in that one. Maybe one more line of these walls. I don't think we can squeeze in anything over there. No. I mean, we could. No. Knockback is far more important than, you know, squeezing in one more tower over there. Oh,
Hey,
check that out.
send me
Even
to
more
battle.
friends. Nice. Oh, very nice, actually. Okay, that's going to be a ton of knockback.
Did you
Good.
find me? Or did I find you?
I built you by clicking an icon. Sorry to break it to you. Okay,
Ready when you are.
yeah, I mean, shit. If this isn't enough to hold out those two waves, then I don't know what is. Okay, maybe just a few more hunters. This is what I usually overdo is, you know,
What do
just
you need?
let's build a few more hunters and then a few more hunters. But this is why it's amazing if you have a ton of gold, right? Even if you need to exchange it for a shit ton of iron, I mean, just look at that. We have spent all of our gold in the beginning of this preparation, and now we're almost, or we were already maxed out a couple of minutes ago. Just by focusing on gold, which is something I didn't do last time around, is key.
Sound show you how it's done.
Because then you can just do anything. You can exchange it for resources. You can do whatever the hell you
You
want.
need a hunter.
Essentially, in terms of building units and building buildings. We can
When
squeeze
you're
that in.
ready.
Okay, and this is about it. Now, hopefully this is going to hold. Hopefully I didn't misread this. But I don't think I did. No, that's a true line, so I'm pretty sure I didn't misread that one. Let's upgrade this lonely iron mine. Let's also upgrade this one. Once we have a little bit of extra gold, we're going to grab this way. Okay, I think
Sense is sharp.
pretty good. This one has archers. We take those out. Okay, so this is death knight number 3 with the rebellion.
Upgrade complete.
Resource gatherers earning reduced by 15%. Cool. Not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this should be enough. I mean, holy shit, how would this not be enough? Too bad we don't have that. I mean, we could,
Upgrade
if we really want to, and go for Fury 3. Holy shit, and even go for critical cover. Okay. We definitely survived this.
Oh, the hunt begins.
Oh yeah, critical cover, and we have maxed out on the Fury side is just absolutely huge. And we're still making 1100 gold per pop.
Aye.
So that is amazing, and we can even, you know, push that further. Upgrade these ones. Yeah, because that's worth it. Good amount of knockback. In the future we can upgrade this to the best walls. We're not actually hitting the spitter. Are you serious right now? Yeah, they are serious.
Not as quick as I
One.
used to be.
And we do need... Should have put that down earlier. Yeah, nothing is actually reaching the spear. That's not all that big of a problem. Okay, now it's going to... Now we need to start attacking the Crusher. Hopefully we have enough knockback, because that's really the key. Yep, Crusher is getting... Crusher got one hit off. That's good. Can we please snipe the... No, we cannot, because Cyrus's sniper is just going through everything. Okay, interesting. Down here, yeah, like I said, that's an overkill, really. So that spitter is about to have a great bonus, end of the year bonus. What I just don't understand is why the snipe seems to not do anything. Okay, Burster is coming in, but I mean Burster should be taken out. Pretty easy. Okay, no, one of them actually did pop. Okay, now you can hear the sound effect. Okay, so they are breaching somewhat, which is annoying.
Clear a path.
Wow, are we actually going to lose this?
Eager and willing.
This group cannot make it in time. Yeah, we need some battle towers next. That's for sure. That's going to be the next project. Siege factory into battle towers. Siege factory right next to this. Perfect position. I think that's going to be the last Crusher. And that Crusher went down. I'm just going to wait for the Elite Nightmare. No, we have one more Crusher. Okay. I don't know honestly if it's the Elite Nightmare or this Crusher that is more important to take out with Cyrus's abilities. So I'm just going to do this. Burn that essentially. Yeah, battle towers for sure, and a couple of Impalers will be required next time because this is not looking good.
I shall lead.
Nice. You can buff them up.
What do we kill first?
Okay, let's not kill off poor Cyrus. Okay, we can
Our
go in.
buildings are under attack.
Now we can just actually attack outward. Okay, yeah.
You
AoE wise,
question me.
this was pathetic.
I was born ready.
I don't know if I want to push this.
As I command.
Maybe just until the resource depot.
For truth and beauty.
Okay. Let's push it up. Push this out. So that's why we need Impalers. But once again, there's so many resources, bro. I don't even know how this is happening. But we have so much resources. It's actually ridiculous.
Senses sharp.
So yes, Aelis, you are not prepared for this. This is an armored unit land.
Adventure awaits.
So they came from up top.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
touch
this
the
resource position, it wasn't really worth it.
Hey, send me to battle.
Plus we have a good laid out defense, although we could maybe
You mean your
establish a better position somewhere over here. A lot more space.
Eager and willing.
'Cause yeah, it's nice that they cannot attack from so many different sides, but if you don't have enough space to put your stuff, battle towers, you know, ballista towers, then ultimately you're screwing yourself over. So this might not be the best. It would even be better if we, you know, just push it out that much. Have a little bit of extra space for a few ballista towers, so on and so forth. I'm gonna grab the battle tower, I'm gonna grab the ballista tower because we have so many resources. I'm sorry, I just cannot get over the fact how many resources we have this time around.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Okay, let's leave a few archers here, and that's it. Rest of you
I
guys
was
can
born ready.
go ahead, grab all the gold. Not that we need it. Don't think I would ever say that. Okay, what can we upgrade in terms of food? Food huts, not really. Okay, that's it. Okay, now what should we push? We gotta make up our mind. We can take a peek over here, or just join these guys. I think it's a good idea. So yeah, like I said, we can maybe push this out with some bellow towers to the sides. I think that's going to be ultimately a good call. And what ooh, yeah, let's burn this down and grab all the dark essence because we can go into momentum. Yeah, I want to grab
Research complete.
momentum 3 as quickly as possible, and then when this is burned out, we can, or burned down, we can grab all this dark essence and maybe. Oh yeah, although I'm not sure what I would grab. Maybe Wolf Blade.
I'm ready.
Probably the best bet. Oh hell no, no. Yeah, these upgrades. Siege engine movement and then bulwark. Yeah, and that into the what's it called? Concussive shot. Yeah, concussive shot. Yep.
Well, this is gonna be
Okay,
fun.
pull down the volume just a little bit. This is a bit better. Shit, by the time we got down here, it's already nighttime. Okay. Yeah, it's. I keep saying this, but it's probably a better idea if we start like building multiple squads of units somehow, and just go with those. Kind of how the group down there started out, you know, as like a separate group, and I just auto attacked our way through this because ultimately I'm wasting a tremendous amount of time on running all over the place.
Research complete.
Okay, now we have at least this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take this defense apart. Now this one down here is actually something that I want to prepare for the next Death Knights already. Because I don't want having to, you know, run back with our main army just to reinforce this position. So we're here, nothing meaningful. I mean, we can upgrade these walls even. It's not that big of a cost at this point. We can upgrade some of these towers, which are actually going to do something. We can maybe put in a cheeky bell tower over there, which I like to do, to the side. Perfect. And yeah, this economy is perfect. I love it.
Upgrade
We can
complete.
even put, yeah, we can even put that down, sure. Upgrade these. Upgrade these. Maybe we can squeeze in treasury somewhere over there, not sure. Where can we squeeze in the last trade bazaar? Oh, that is a good question.
Master in the making.
We could put it over here. Oh, this could actually be nice if we were to put it over there. Maybe that will, maybe that will reach that iron deposit in the future. Although I'm not sure when that is going to happen. Yeah, I think this is good.
A master in the
Overall.
making.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I love having this amount of gold. For sure.
Upgrade
1.3k
complete.
coming in.
Good choice.
Fantastic. And we're about to have a lot more coming. 1.4k coming in, plus we're going to have a treasury going up very soon. Perfect. Okay. We can even keep upgrading. These are ultimately not the best position for a treasury. I don't want to like overdo this. I'm going to upgrade some of these quarries though. Simply because I don't want to randomly start running out of stone
me.
for no apparent reason. We are definitely going to grab that.
Everything.
Grab the stone deposit. Yeah, we can do that
My
easily.
cup's almost empty.
Okay, nice. I'm loving this. Even if we don't get too much far from this point on, I'm still loving this. And I mean, this isn't new that we're making a bunch of gold. It's just that I came out of the, I don't know, flow in that sense. Because back in the day, I know we were making a shit ton of money.
On the way.
Maybe even 10k at some point. I'm not sure if that was even the thing, but I know that we were making some ridiculous amount of money back in the day. Oh, look at that, and this is closed up. Beautiful. Yep, 27 from that position. Fantastic. And you can even make a bunch of this, and then probably a storehouse. Immediately.
We kill first.
Once you get some vision. Beautiful. Okay. These are level 2s. So we can easily work our way through this position. That position, I mean, that position could even be closed up. Well, this is starting to get ugly.
Hey, don't touch
Oh,
the spear.
level 3 spitter.
With me.
It's probably even worth using the ultimate if you don't miss. Because if you miss, then it doesn't do all that much.
Tracking the target.
Maybe a little bit of micro. Okay, didn't lose anyone to that. Let's research the Impaler. I would love to have that in the future. Now, this is a good building over there, but I don't want to overcommit. In terms of building buildings in this location, because I'm not sure how far we get and how easily we can hold this. So try to just clear. Okay, like for example, this is a nice choke point to actually hold with some ballista towers if we need to. I think we're gonna come in here. Try to grab that point of interest. Wraith. Wraith and Spitter.
Delighted to.
Yeah, without Impalers, this is not actually a good position for us
Gladly.
to keep pushing. Oh, look at that. Aelis now does have armor. Okay.
Just in time.
That doesn't mean we should... Yeah.
Ready to lead.
Doesn't mean we should be testing the armor in that way. Without armor, she would have immediately died. Okay. This wasn't worth it. That's for damn sure. Regardless of what kind of resources we're getting out of... Oh my god. And we have some elite skill. Okay. Maybe we can grab these resources. Yeah, so this is why it was a good idea to not build stuff over here. Because that is actually not easy to hold.
My queen will reign.
Yep, yep. Maybe train call, just in case, and even a... Oh, we already have a... Oh yeah, of course, it's over there. My bad.
Like the wind.
Okay, so hopefully they won't follow us. Let's start building some Imperials, shall we? Rally them to the middle. Let's keep upgrading our houses.
Together
Actual houses.
we rise.
And then, more food. Upgrade these. Once you have enough... Yeah, once you have enough iron, you can
And
upgrade those.
prosperity.
Good to actually take a peek. Man, this I'm very interested in this position down here.
Right away.
Mm-hmm. As for this one... Yeah, I still think that the best option would be to push it out maybe to this line over here. Because that will give us so much more extra space, especially for, you know, that's at least 2 bell towers and a couple of grand ballista towers with a bunch of towers in the middle.
For
That's
truth
usually
and
our
beauty.
configuration.
Upgrade.
And that is something that we cannot squeeze into this position. So yes, even though we are technically losing out on these defenses, you know, these are level 2 towers, don't really care.
Eager and willing.
We're gonna be fine. Now this could be upgraded. Partially for repairing purposes. Okay, a little bit extra units. Like so. We're getting horrified down here. Yeah, not really a good angle. Okay, that's gonna get taken out. Impalers roll in. We already have one. Perfect. I'm not sure if pushing that is actually
Upgrade
the
complete.
correct call. But I mean, what else? This potentially, yes.
A master in the making.
Yes, yes. But that would mean that we also need some we need some static defenses in this position. We can probably solve that. This is ultimately not that big of an investment compared to us being able to move our entire army to a different location. So that's why I don't mind, you know, spending 500 gold, 30 stone, and 30 wood,
Master in the making.
or something like this. I think it's ultimately worth it. Man, we still don't have... The problem is our entire pop of iron is literally only enough to upgrade one of these farms. And of course, again, once again, start buying.
Master in the making.
Yeah, I mean, not that bad. Sure.
For me,
'Cause I don't want to lose any more time.
everything.
So I think this is actually worth it. Okay, and that is going to cover most of that area.
My
Now
cup's
we can
almost
just-
empty.
Now we can just leave. We can just leave at this point. Good.
My queen.
And we can link up with our other impaler. And head up here.
On the way.
So ultimately this is a tremendous amount of time lost. Oh, we have a spot over here. I'm just going to solve it this way.
Upgrade complete.
So yeah, this moving our entire army across the map just to get to another location is ultimately a waste of time, and it might turn out that that's not actually worth it. Dude, that's gonna be even more gold. I'm starting to get obsessed with gold. What can we waste our gold on? Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is completely full. Look at that, more gold. Okay. I just imagine the same run and getting like 40. Holy shit. Getting like 40 pop of iron.
Undoubtedly.
Mm-hmm. That would be fantastic. Or would have been, I should say. Okay. So we have the same line of pikemen over here. Perfect. I think we can even upgrade one of these two Grand Battle Towers, although I'm not entirely sure if it's worth doing. But we'll see.
Upgrade
Let me just keep
complete.
pushing. Now we have the nice little knockback, actually. Hold on. Oh no, because we need iron for that. Yeah, bulwark. And then concussive shots once we have enough Dark Essence.
Did you
Beautiful.
find me? Or did I find you? On target.
Okay, we need to be careful not to use Aelis. Of course, that's the most important. Yeah, our iron situation is still the worst. Okay, maybe I don't want to commit this much. Yes. We could do a nice little line them up. Like so. Yeah, more iron, damn it.
Where's the fight?
Slow and steady.
So yeah, I just said that about iron because we are spending so much gold on exchanging for iron. And if we didn't need to do that, then we would be in a very nice position right now. I love how I'm popping Aelis' ultimate, and I don't even remember what that does. Okay, chill out. Oh, iron. That's actually huge right now.
Used to be.
Oh, an impaler is 30 iron. Piece of shit. Okay. Well.
Hey,
But this is going to be locked down, so might as well. Okay, good amount of hunters we can get for our money.
Together we rise.
A shit ton of stone. Yeah, this is when the game gets extremely fun, is when your economy is working. Unlike in the last, I don't know, 5 episodes. Because this is when it gets super fun, that you can just afford everything.
We are the reckoning.
Oh, look at that spitter.
delighted to.
Didn't do much. Let's try out this then. Okay, calm down, Cyrus. That was epic, yes, bro, but
I'm 2 steps
you're
ahead of
overreacting.
you.
Okay, nice position over here. Beautiful position, actually. Why can I... Oh, because I reached the limit.
Now what?
That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's scout with the least good range unit.
I'm listening.
Another storage over there. Man, we are about to have a ton of money. Ridiculous. Of course, now we're running out of...
I shall lead.
What? Okay, I mean, we can afford everything at this point. Sure. Sure, we can also afford the triage tent. We don't have to run back. Nice. Okay, we need more food. Which we'll get by doing this. Let's upgrade those. This is already upgraded. Excuse me.
Eager and willing.
Nice. So one thing we shouldn't forget
Got something for me.
is, I mean, actually at this, in this position, unless this is going to be like the 4th wave as well,
Point me.
we really don't need any more units over here, let's be honest. So we can grab all these units over here. So what I was about to say is, let's not forget that this position still needs to be rebuilt in a better way, and that requires some time. So I think what I might do is just send a few of these guys down there, including these hunters.
Try to
Just chill out over there, push that a little bit further, and start building that up. Because that is something I am realizing is I'm like waiting until the last second.
You dare
Or I'm just
question
completely
me.
forgetting that we should be
Upgrade
rebuilding a position, and that cost us the game.
You mean
So that's what I ultimately want to avoid this time around. Is, you know, I'm fine with losing to the next wave. Okay, I don't like it obviously, but currently I'm like, okay, if we lose to the next wave, so in this case that's number 4, that's fine. But if we lose to a previous wave, like I think that's actually what happened. Maybe in the last one or before that, is I lost to wave number 2 or something ridiculous like that. Of course, I think we would have lost to the other waves as well, but that's like really annoying. Right, when you lose to a wave, it should be easy. Piece of cake. More gold, bow. More gold.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
So that's ultimately what I want to avoid this time around. Oh yeah, here are them. Here are they.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so this is going to be group number 2. We have a few hunters in this one. We really just need to push it out a little bit further and start building it up. Because that's also what I want to do, is just get it done. We still have 2 more days, so that's fine. Now this is typically the location where we would need a bunch of units and a lot of focus. So that's kind of annoying right now.
I was born ready.
Okay, let's get this done very quickly. At least lay the foundation, right? Okay. When I press a button like that and it just flicks to the screen, I always think about one of the heroes have died. Because then it flicks to the key. And GG. You can fuck off. Thank you. Okay.
You need a
So yeah, there's a few units over there. So this is what I'm thinking is like this. And that's all we can afford. Yes, because dude, we are maxed out on everything except for iron. That is the theme of this video.
you
But
again.
the title is probably going to be like Happy New Year or something. Okay, so what we know... No, I don't know shit. Because I don't know, did they come from down here or did they take this?
What do you need?
Okay, well, we can play around that. We can play around both of those, not that big of a deal.
I shall
Okay, but
lead.
this is secure, so at this point, you know, I'm happy with that. We can
Clear a path.
and try to clear this in a way that we don't aggro the half of the map. Okay, let's read this actually. Eradicate. Bolsters 50% melee damage. I don't know what bolsters mean. 12% movement speed, 20% attack range, and adds 5% stun chance on Aelis and her loyal guards attacks. Spawns maximum loyal guards. Okay, so that's only relevant if Aelis attacks. So if I just pop it and Aelis is just in the bag, then nothing happens. Roger that. Okay.
You dare
Bro, the
question
resources...
me.
I seriously cannot get over that. It's just so much better than the
My
previous
cup's
runs.
almost empty.
Very happy about that. If you're like new,
For me,
just found this channel based on this video, this was usually the norm back in the day. So I would get like crazy eco and then able to build anything. Okay, let's chill out a little bit. Finish off the walls. Not enough iron. Okay. Do we have a quarry by any chance that is not upgraded? No, both of them are refined quarries.
Let me at them.
Okay. Too bad her ultimate doesn't replenish her shields, although that would be a bit ridiculous, let's be honest. Oh, direct strike on Aelis.
Finally. Let's move.
Okay, yeah, not the best location for us.
You mean your grace?
We can snipe, but that will trigger a bunch of enemies behind the spitter. Oh, then that's another spitter. Yeah, not enough firepower over here, except for this. Perfect. I'm not doing all that much. So, yep, of course it's. I mean, we have so much gold coming in that we can just literally buy every iron that we ever need. So, bellow towers to the sides, with a little bit of a gap for our pikemen, and then just ultimately towers in the middle that will hopefully cover most of this location. Right now I'm just going to equally split it, North-Hold style, bros. Okay, Grand Ballista Tower, perfect. I think they came from up top, but I honestly don't remember. Okay, let's not log this location up. Perfect. So this is done. We could upgrade this, like I said, but I think this is overdone at this point. And then let's not remember that there's going to be another location opening up soon. Yes, this is getting attacked, but they have no chance. Plus, when the Grand Ballista Towers go up, then definitely no chance. Okay, nice. So yeah, we do need to prepare a lot of units. And this lack of iron is extremely disturbing. Where the hell did you guys come from? What the fuck?
Our defenses are under
What?
attack.
Did you find me? Or did I find you?
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I shall lead.
Okay, let's save that. So yeah, we need a completely different army for the completely new location. What's extremely sad is even though we have the gold to buy out everything from the Trade Bazaar, we don't even have that much iron coming in from the Trade Bazaar. And that is disappointing. Because previously the real problem was that I wasn't able to afford anything from the Trade Bazaar. And now that I can afford everything from the Trade Bazaar, now we don't have anything to afford. This is going to log that position down entirely. Okay, that's shit. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I literally have to put a storage next to a defensive line. Okay, just so we don't get maxed out. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we can burn some money on upgrading these. But that will ultimately just result in us not having enough food for units. Okay, and we also have a training hall over there, exactly, yep. Okay, I think we need to rally a bunch of units here. This is what I like to do, is just rally units in the center so that we know where to look for the extra amount of units. Although, technically, I mean, this could work. Yeah, this amount of pikemen is useless.
Training.
So that's not good enough, but because we have the Battle Tower and we can potentially put another Grand Ballista Tower somewhere, this could potentially be a good position that hardly needs as much pikemen as previously.
Hold up.
Okay, I'm getting
Upgrade
maxed out on
complete.
everything. Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm already there.
Oh, and oh my god. No, it's going to be 4. Okay. I was about to say it literally looked like it was going to come from this position. And this one is actually going to come from top. Okay, so we have confirmed it. Okay, then you guys can come down here.
That's
Oh, why are you
mine.
taking that path? Don't tell me that I actually... No, that would be... No, it's just closer.
I'm going.
Closer from over there. Interesting. Okay, now this... Ay, ay, ay. You know, any wraith appearing over here is just going to mow through this location, so that's not good. Maybe a singular training hall with some towers is going to be good enough. Okay.
I was born ready.
This is going to be the next location, completely out of every resource. Plus we need food. We need food, unfortunately. Okay. Let's prepare this. So where are we compared to the previous iteration? Well,
Hey, send me to
we have a
battle.
lot less pikemen and a lot less hunters. Yeah. Those are the pikemen. Those are the hunters. Let's put the hunters in here. 3 in here, 3 in here, and 1 in there.
Eager and willing.
Okay, you guys keep moving. I think I'm just going to take the impalers. This is actually not in a bad position. We just need to upgrade it, which costs iron. Yeah, this is so disappointing. Like, literally, we are maxed out on everything except for iron, and we don't even have the iron coming in.
Ready.
I don't think this has ever happened to me before. Like, every pop of iron we can just easily buy. Almost 2k gold coming in.
Complete.
Completely maxed out on every single resource. Damn it. Plus we definitely need an impaler over here as well. Okay. But this is bad, bro. I don't think I even left iron anywhere. Oh my god, let me steal. Yeah, like this is the only iron where it's even boosted by the storage. We only have 2 quarries. Man. Okay, battle tower to the sides. This only costs, yeah, we can make infinite towers. Once again, this is the kind of location that I was talking about, is that it's not the best. We can actually take away a lot of this pikeman,
Well, this is gonna be fun.
because we don't need this much pikeman over here. Okay, well, we can build as much of these walls as we want.
Speak. In pursuit.
Oh, 1 minute left. Shit. GG's.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Oh, no, you guys stay there. No, you guys don't stay there. No, actually, you guys come down here. Yep.
The land trembles. Darkness is here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is disappointing.
For truth and beauty.
I feel like we are so close to figuring this shit out. I mean, one thing that I mentioned during this run is definitely something that I could have improved, which is just simply pushing from so many different locations. Different locations, that is. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough for a second ballistic tower.
We kill first.
Okay, now this is at least a good line of pikemen. Let's remember that this is the previous wave. But the one up top is essentially not even... I think the position up top is not even enough to hold out the previous wave, if that was the previous wave. Okay, so that is exactly the thing that I wanted to avoid. Is losing health while they're horrified. Okay, well, and we don't even have the concussive shot, which is annoying.
What is it?
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so this defense is... Plus it doesn't even have archers. Literally. This one does. But this one up top does not. We don't even have the firepower to actually hold off anything. Okay, now we can buy a bunch of stuff, but this won't be ready by the time we need it. And I've already burned through all of our iron. Okay, maybe a second
At your service.
battle tower, although that's going to block everyone inside. Yeah. Okay, let's see at least what's happening over here. Focus on the strongest. I don't think these 3 impalers is gonna be enough.
Hunter at your service.
Yeah, hunters are good. They're just a little bit late. Okay, and this one, I don't think we need to focus on that one. We need to save as much of these walls as we possibly can. Okay, I think we lost the pikeman down there.
Sensors sharp.
Few hunters coming in. We still can't even buy. Okay. So the crusher just turned around down there. Oh my god, there's so many bursts. Just check it out. Okay, so the outer walls are dead. The inner walls are dying. Okay, what about this? So this at least this is good info, is that this configuration is working perfectly. If I had remembered where they're gonna come from, then I would have just placed the towers here and not at the edges like this, because like this tower, for example, isn't even hitting anything meaningful. Okay, yeah, and that's where we're gonna lose the first piece of wall. And we have some hunters coming in. Maybe remove these archers. We don't need them. Oh, concussive shot would have been badass. I mean, we can probably grab concussive shot by grabbing these. Still 11,000. Okay. Yeah, I mean, currently the only improvement I would say, which of course would be a big improvement. Oh, hold on a minute. We are dying over here. Is to simply explore multiple locations at the same time and just not having, without focusing on them. So, you know, like just brain dead attack moving different groups in different locations. Let's grab concussive shot.
Upgrade complete.
Because that way we could have maybe discovered a lot more iron. Because currently this is ridiculous. That we can just buy everything and we don't have anything to buy. Nice slide from that pikeman. Rewind the video. It's ridiculous. What would be nice is actually putting a... Ah, shit. Okay, that was worth a try at least. But that would have taken out a little bit of this group. Can we actually utilize the trophies? They're not that close, maybe. Yeah, so exploring from multiple locations, absolutely something that's possible. This is perfect. We didn't even need an entire army of pikemen over here, and we were able to hold this, which is very nice. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I know I keep saying this throughout the entire game, but this is a ridiculous amount of economy that I didn't have for a very long time at this point.
Point me to my prey.
I mean, that's a shitload of archers. We'll put inside towers. Okay. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but I may have spoke too soon. Because all the other locations are cleared. Are we serious right now? The double crushers.
Tracking the target. When you're ready.
Upgrade complete.
You know what? May have actually held this. Buy every iron. Go for all the foods. Well, this is extremely surprising, not gonna lie. Like I said, I still don't want to jinx it. Because we still have the Elite Nightmare coming in. We're slowly but surely losing the armor on these buildings.
Find me? Or did I find you? Hunter at your service.
Yeah, spamming houses is... spamming everything, anything that makes gold is absolutely a must-have. Because once you have that, even with this small amount of iron income, you can still make so many things happen. Okay, so it's an elite wraith. Okay, well, that ultimately didn't do all that much. We're doing it. Holy shit. Is that our hunters? Yeah, I mean, sure. What else would it be? Okay, we actually held this. Insane. That is insane.
Need something
Wow.
for justice.
Okay.
Prosperity.
We could even leave all those hunters in there, actually.
Sensors sharp.
By the way, I just realized we had the tower there that didn't have any hunters. Okay, bro. Awesome. That's the number 4 survived. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe that's my number 4 will survive.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to
Quick. We need to get up here. Okay, another looks like just straggler waves.
slow and steady.
Come out of nowhere. Interesting. Okay. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave everything here as is. You can fill in the gaps later. I still don't know where we're gonna find some more iron. We can start pushing these locations for sure. Looks like this is actually going to be held. Maybe pushing, actually maybe pushing this would be better. It's difficult to tell. At this point we could just spam so many pikemen. Because they don't cost any iron.
Hunter at your service.
Okay, looks to be in the clear. Okay, now this actually surprised me. So far I was good at like
A master in the making.
predicting what would happen based on the amount of units I had,
The reckoning.
but this time around I clearly didn't. 'Cause in my eyes that was an easy
Clear a
lose.
path.
Okay. So we just need to re-wall this position. Oh shit.
My capsule.
Okay, hero archer, absolutely. More impalers.
Rise.
Yeah, we just need to keep an eye on the trade bazaar and immediately just buy everything from it. Because we can.
As I command. You dare question me?
And holy shit, we are maxed out on gold again.
Hey, send me to battle.
Okay. Oh, we're losing health, right? Because that's our new curse. Yes,
For justice.
I forgot about that. Units lose health over time when they're horrified, while this unit's health capped at 50%.
Yeah.
As I planned. I have
Take
no
out the spitters.
mercy.
Okay, and just chill out. So we need to be extremely careful. Nice. We can upgrade the... Okay, let's upgrade the keep.
My queen will reign.
Sure. Where's the closest triage then? Probably very far away. So far nothing came from this position. So I think we can afford building this up.
As I
At least a little bit. Another spitter,
Hunter at your service.
and then a spitter behind it. Okay, didn't do all that much this time around.
I shall lead.
Let's split our units up.
Precisely.
Do some splits. Good, let's run back. Okay, now we need some population.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
That is significantly easier to do.
It's all mine.
I mean, we could just switch it around, honestly. And I mean, this could stay. But if I don't forget to replenish this location, or this location, then at least we can push easily.
Shoot.
'Cause right now I think pushing is much more important than just preparing for the next wave.
It's a shot.
Because if we end up with this amount of iron, then it's not going to make a difference.
Did you find me?
You
Or
guys
did I
are
find you?
running somewhere.
Like the wind.
Yeah, this amount of archers will be nice, and then a bunch of impalers. This is still a little bit ridiculous up here. It's actually starting to fall apart. Okay, we'll try to keep an eye on
At
that
your
one.
service.
Our buildings are under attack.
Yeah, no shit. You know, if we had a bunch of iron, I would put down a Grand Battle Tower and be like, okay. That's it. Probably this is more economical. It just takes a bunch of ballista towers, which are practically for free at this point.
When you're ready.
Okay. Let's go the fish. Yeah, this is a lot of waiting, guys. It's way too
Upgrade
much waiting.
complete.
That needs to improve, and my aggression in the early game to find more iron deposits. I need to do better in that.
Ready to lead.
Because it's running from one end of the base to the other end is in and of itself ridiculous, and then just right now waiting around with these guys.
You mean your grace?
But this ultimately comes down to the fact that I don't really want to push without many impalers. Yeah, well, we only have 5. I mean, I guess that's not that bad. I don't know why we're getting attacked from this position all that much, and then this one isn't even attacking
Upgrade
us at all.
complete.
Whatever.
Proof and beauty.
Okay. Yes. 1 impaler. Nice.
For me,
Okay, we need to make a lot of progress
everything.
in pushing. I'm just going
My
to research the
cup's
sentinel
almost
because we
empty.
can. Fortify towers once again won't have the iron to do that. Just like this. Can the veil please?
Quick
Thank you.
and quiet.
Nice. Oh, look at that iron deposit next to an elite nightmare. Like this is scripted, bro. I can't believe that this is real. This is the second iron deposit that we need to take out an elite and nightmare to get to. There's no way this is normal. Okay, let's just shift target all these spitters. Okay, nice. So we're starting to have the damage that I want,
I
which is
shall
that
lead.
the spitters can't even spit. We have the concussive shot,
I'm
right?
2
Yes.
steps
Okay,
ahead
and we have that. And like I said, here, I mean, probably Wolf Blade is gonna be our way to go.
Question me.
Yeah, and we cannot, we cannot grab that. Shit, bro, shit.
For me,
Okay, Aelis leveled up, level 5.
Research complete.
Where the hell is Cyrus? He's back there.
Research complete.
Back there, Cyrus in way. Okay, we triggered a bunch of units, and as I forgot, we need to unmodify guys because we can potentially lose our entire army. By the way, if I don't unmodify them. What would be nice is the order unit, light bearer, I believe. That would be very nice.
Quick as I used to be.
We can just unmodify immediately. Like this spikeman is going to die. This spikeman is going to die. I just hope a whole bunch of our hunters won't actually die.
Sensors sharp. On the way.
Nice. Gives me a little bit of time to take off the horrification. Okay.
You mean your grace?
At this point, the Titan can just run all over the place.
What's the holdup?
Okay, well, once again getting maxed out on every damn thing. Oh, this is the edge of the map. At least something good.
Yeah.
I shall lead.
Of all the things you could have dropped, brother, you dropped Dark Essence and Gold. I'm not saying I'm losing my mind, but...
You dare question me?
Like, let's be honest, it could have been a little bit of iron, okay?
You need a hunter.
Not much, because that would be ridiculous for this run, but a little bit of iron, that would have been nice. But it wasn't.
Point me.
You guys aren't doing any damage. Oh, okay. Level 2s. Okay, the night is approaching. I mean, we can take a peek at least what kind of elite nightmare that is.
My queen.
Oh, and this is completely... Okay, then let's actually try to
As I command.
clear this out. Perfect. Look at that, more gold.
Tracking the
And a
target.
moonwalking crawler. Classic. You know, at this point, I don't even want to win this round because that would take the focus away from all the ridiculous shit that's happening otherwise.
I was born ready.
Okay, nice. Yeah, let's take a peek. What is this? And buy all the iron. These could have been
For
refined
me.
farms from the beginning.
Everything.
Impaler is ready to go. The Impaler is like, I'm ready. Elite Spitter. Oh my.
Together we rise.
I mean, at this point, even the Elite Spitter would have been nice. Now, how do you even tank this?
When you
Plus, there's also one of these malices that they're no longer bound. I think, is that it?
My
You know what?
cup's almost
At this point, let's
empty.
just lose then. I'm going in. Okay,
I
maybe not
shall
with Aelis, because that would be a little bit too obvious. Can we kite it around?
Don't touch the spear.
Oh my god. Mistakes have been made, and that guy is faster than us. What was that Formula One?
I'm going.
Who is faster than the other?
Upgrade complete.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was a big mistake. We don't have the firepower for this shit. Unless we can
Did you find
aggro it
me?
with something else.
Or did I find
No,
you?
he's going for Cyrus, of all the things.
Ooh,
Let's concussive shot him. But we don't stand a chance, bro. Where's Aelis? That was
On
Aelis.
my terms.
Okay, let's incrementally. No, not for Cyrus, you big piece of shit. Okay. Whew.
We are the reckoning.
GG, guys. This was not meant to be
You mean
a successful run, but
grace?
we are doing the best. That guy is just shooting someone in the shroud. Okay. The void. Nice. Now we're about to have pretty good income compared to what we have right now. Nice. Let's of course not forget about our principles, which is
hunter at your service.
okay. That's a very good line. You know what? You guys can have that.
And willing.
I don't care. Mm-hmm. That is yours.
When you're ready.
Hey, send me to battle. Together we rise.
Nice. Okay. And we can even build this up We don't have the population to do so, but we're about to have just enough population, I believe, to populate those farms and keep going. Man, this round is worth every movement. Okay, let's circle from this position, although maybe up top there would have been better. Okay, triage tent is just going to replenish all of our dudes. Man, the thing that we're doing with the poor Aelis, sending her in the front lines, is ridiculous.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
I don't even know how many times she almost died this round. Right, because it was almost a crusher. Before that, burster.
Everything.
And then probably there were some other things that I didn't see.
Question me.
Okay, let's slowly but surely keep pushing this. Yes, please. More food.
As I command.
Because I don't want to be like, okay, we have a ton of gold, and it's going to stay that way for the entirety of the game, so I'm going to take it for granted. We have a lot of gold right now. I swear to God, we're going to lose this run because of Aelis is going to die. I'm calling it right now.
Sensors sharp.
Let's put this down, I don't care. Okay, shoot Burster, shoot everyone else. This could use a little bit of extra.
My queen will reign.
Oi, queen. Okay. What do we need? Food. Yeah, nothing else. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is covered. The triage then over there. No big deal. Okay, so this is going to circle back. Question is this locked from down here? Okay, let's save this a little bit of time. Mo food.
For me.
Nice.
Everything.
I think the overall record that we have currently is with the order death number. No, we died at death number 5, so we are currently are at my personal record. Yes, because we died at death number 5. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Just want to keep track of the small victories. Holy shit! Holy army! Holy army!
Let's go.
I mean, that's good news. With 2 months of break, managed to get.
You mean your grace?
Okay, now we really need to talk about Aelis, bro, because that was a close one. That was a close one. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, that's the beauty of it. It's so close all the time.
Eager and willing.
Okay, nice. I don't care if I put a fire sconce in every small location. Okay, let's just chill out because we can still do a bunch of other things. Like, for example, keep building up this location. Yes, this is open. Not the end of the world, I think. This could also be a bunch of
I
houses.
shall lead.
Yeah, I think we can focus on that. Because gold is still king. Absolutely. Refined farm, not refined farm, not full farm. Refined farm, yes sir, 44. Oh, and we can build up this entire location. Okay, let's do that until we have the iron.
Point me to my prey.
Yeah, 2.1k income, perfect. Love it. Let's do this. A little bit of a house action in the middle over here. Yeah, and we can continue building this up entirely. This triage tent is useless.
Ready to lead.
Okay, I was about to say if you guys cannot take out a single burster, then I might as well uninstall the game right now. But you didn't, but you managed to do it, so good. Okay, couple of fishing ports, 2.3k income. We're getting attacked, and then not really.
Upgrade complete.
Oh. Good, not much else to get from this position. Okay. Yeah, let's buy all the iron, as always. I'm pretty sure we can upgrade a bunch of farms. Yep. Okay, once we have enough gold.
Yeah.
We are about to have a ton of gold. Okay, we still have some potential in this position as well. Nice. I mean, pushing, yeah, at this point, pushing this would be the obvious choice. Now, what we could do is exactly what I mentioned that I said that I didn't do. And the way I'm going to fix that is just build a shit ton of pikemen. So this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be 15 pikemen because we're building from 3 different training halls, and just, you know, just going through this location. And I don't even care if they all die or something. I'm just going to auto attack that position and go with that. Okay, so can we break the personal record? That is the next big question.
Master in the making.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to sell all of this because I want to get to building a bunch of these houses as fast as possible. Nice. Okay, we're out of food, but that's in progress. Nice. Yeah, grabbing the refined farm upgrade earlier than I usually do is actually huge, because that can save us. That can literally save an entire round if that's all you need to build more hunters, for example.
Empty.
Wait a second. Is this actually closed up? Yeah, of course it is.
Tracking the target.
Okay, more storage, more random storage, more storage boosting that, more of this, more of that,
Upgrade complete.
and more of upgrades. Okay, where are the farms at? Once again, we're getting attacked somewhere randomly. Holy shit. Okay, these are the stragglers. Now, what did I say? Let's not forget about this position. Guess what happened? I forgot about that position.
Master in the making.
Because this army, we're gonna need this entire army for the Death Knight number 5 wave. Which means that this will have to be rebuilt from scratch, essentially.
I shall
Well, not by scratch, but you get what I mean. So, I'm not going to transfer any units from over here, unless, of course, Death Knight number 5 is also going to come from that position, because in that case, yes.
Point me to my prey.
Okay. No more farms until we have cleared out this position.
I command.
Immediately fire sconce. Guys, I think we're getting back into this. I like this.
You mean upgrade complete.
Oh. Bro, that Elite Crusher fight was still the best.
I was born
One of
ready.
the best fights. Wait a second. No, they went around. Okay, so I was about this. Oh, because that is closed up. Makes sense. Absolutely, total sense. This is closed up then.
For me,
Because otherwise they would have taken this route.
everything.
The little shits. Can you guys not see the spitter?
You dare question me?
Imagine if Cyrus's ultimate had friendly fire or something. Now that would have been ridiculous.
Clear a path.
Okay, now we need to take all of the training halls and start crazy spam of hunters over here, and also crazy rebuild of that position. And here we have the 15 spearmen who we're just going to auto attack and forget
For justice
that they exist.
and prosperity.
'Cause we ain't got no time for that.
Not as quick as I used to be.
Hey, send
Yeah.
me to battle.
Oh my god, Aelis without armor, man.
I shall lead. You mean your grace?
Okay, Spitter never stood a chance. We actually have enough for Wolfblade, reflecting some of that melee damage, just in case.
My
I mean,
cups
ultimate
almost
is that's not going to be
empty.
too much damage reflected, right? Because we don't have that many melee units. That is actually amazing if you have a ton of sentinels. Noit is already approaching. Well, awkward. So this is what I mean. Like even a group of 15 15 spearmen like this can easily take out a large position like this if that position only has like level 1 or level 2 units. So that's why I constantly make this mistake, because I would call this a mistake, that I have an entire army pushing these other locations.
Hunter at your service.
And we don't even need that entire army. Okay, so let's see. Let's shut the hell up and let's see what's up. Okay, nice. So we can just chill over here. Didn't gain too much, you know, but we can still keep pushing and maybe even take out those bursters with a little bit of micro. Okay, but that really doesn't matter right now. What matters is we rebuild this position. And like I said, maybe we can even put in a cheeky Grand Battle Tower to the side.
Hunter at your service.
And this is when the 3.3k, which is supposedly 3.3k, but it ended up being less than that. I never understood why that happens. I saw it a few times already in earlier runs that... Yeah, so I don't know, like sometimes just it seems like resources just disappear.
Hunter at your service.
Okay, so we're not going to be putting a cheeky battle tower, that's for sure. Okay, that's a waste of resources. Hopefully we can grab a bunch of impalers this time around. A lot more than we had previously. Okay, so this position, yeah, I think I may have taken out a few of these hunters, but since now we actually know that they're going to come from up top, we can reposition these towers to actually make sense.
Did you find me?
Because these ones to the side...
Under attack.
Aw, that's so cute. Fuck you. No way that the bellow tower actually went up in the middle of all that shit. Okay. Okay, problem is we still wouldn't be able to actually reach that, but it may even survive. Check that out. Okay. Okay, now we need to keep an eye out. Where's the next wave? Because this, ultimately, this is going to be enough. We of course need to build up the next position, which actually means that we should probably just get going back into the center to distribute our forces.
Point me to my
Maybe leave a couple of hunters over here for good measure. That's about it.
when you're ready.
Okay. Hunters in there, and in there. We don't even need pikemen, to be honest. Okay, so let's see. Next, Chris. Wow. Oh. It's gonna be from here. Wait. What the hell is this bullshit? No, it's gonna be from here, right?
Hunter at your service.
Like, who would have thought that literally spawned up on our asses? And this one will actually take all this. Yeah, this one will be the one attacking over here. Okay. Let's fill this up. Some more hunters.
Sensors sharp.
Yeah, we need 3 hunters in there, 3 hunters in there, and 3 hunters in there. Okay, and then we are covered. Well, then this is a cluster F. Because this is a very bad angle, all things considered. Absolutely the worst angle possible. Or maybe not possible, but... yeah, like, where do you even put those units? And we cannot take these apart because these are fortified walls that cannot be burned down. We could maybe sneak in, but I don't think that's a hole. Okay, well then what we are going to do is we are going to build... how much is the best tower? Shit, okay. We're going to build the best towers right next to the walls. Out here, because these are for free, we can just do this. And we are going to build a bunch of static defenses. And a bunch of towers, and see where that gets us, because this was unexpected. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it happens. Like, they're just going to turn around over here and then come down here. And then this other one, yeah, that was the previous wave. They're just going to come over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not okay, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see if we can at least get a personal record by getting to the, at least, the final stand. Yeah, and we have
I was born
the incredible 15 over here.
delighted to.
Can we shift-click move these guys and just take out the burster somehow? No, but ultimately none of that matters. Let's be completely honest here.
Oh, the hunt begins.
Okay, so now 4 in here, and if I can somehow target, yes, I can. Perfect. 4 in there as well. Okay, and then we'll just keep going, like another tower over here. We cannot clip through these towers, so that's why we need to
What do we kill
keep
first?
putting those down one by one. What we can do is actually, bro, we're 10,000. Okay, still extremely happy about the eco. I cannot emphasize that enough. Very happy about how that is going. 3.2k coming in.
Hey, send me to battle.
Yeah, so like I said, these guys are going to die, but that was only 15
Did you
spearmen.
find me?
Could even
Or
be
did
better
I
than that.
find you? In pursuit.
Okay. I hope I didn't misread this, to be honest. That would be a little bit awkward. Okay, so eco is good. Map clearing, not good at all.
Sensors sharp.
Prepare yourselves.
Mm. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're getting there, clearly. I think that's obvious at this point, that we are getting close to finally being able to do this with any of the factions, because
Hey,
the thing is, once you win with one of the factions, it becomes incredibly easy to win with all the other factions, because the factions themselves aren't that different from each other, and that's why it's not that difficult to win with the next faction. Like I think I had like 5 attempts in total for normal nightmare difficulty, and then I just won with the other 2 factions right off the bat. I didn't clear the map for the first time with I think the order factions, because those are kind of slow. Oh wait, I completely misread this. Fuck. No, they're taking this route. I thought this was the other wave. Okay.
You need a hunter.
But they are kind of going to come from this position, but the real problem is they're actually going to come from over here. Okay, well that is a bad fucking misread on my end. Unless, well, I mean, this is actually a good question, whether this was a misread or not, or I just happened to aggro them in a way that it's not actually going to be a misread. Okay, this is actually a clusterfuck, as I mentioned. Well, let's split up these guys.
Everything.
Extremely weird. Yeah, so normally they wouldn't take tree lines, but because of how I laid out all this, they are taking tree lines. And that might actually, this mistake might actually win us this hold. As ridiculous as that is. Oh, I want hunters from this position. Well, not really, because they didn't aggro all that much.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so the bulk of it is going to come from this position, okay. Or the majority of that, which also kind of means that we can move away with these guys. So again, just no... you guys can see where Cyrus is back here. His way. Now effectively that's the number 3 and 5, I believe.
Try to keep
with me.